Welcome to this tutorial, which is our third tutorial in our data structure series for Python. Today we'll be talking about set. In our previous tutorial, we already talked about the list and the tuple. Today we'll be talking about Python set. Sets are used to store unique elements. They are not ordered like the Python list. In simpler terms, just say you have a box of chocolates and you have different chocolate products in that box, but you just want to fetch only the unique ones in that particular box. There are two ways to create sets in Python. Let's walk through the steps. Let's say we have this as our first set. We use curly braces to add elements to this set. Let's give it 1, let's give it 2, and 3. Then to call this, to see your items, you do set1 and shift enter. You can see it gives you the items in your set. Now let's break down that analogy for the box of chocolate. Let's say we have another set, and this time it has, let's say, 1 in 3 places. It has 2, 3, 4, another 4, then let's say 5. Now, unlike the list, Python set doesn't accept duplicate. That is why I use the box of chocolate analogy. There can't be repetition of values. So if you print out this, for instance, shift enter, it's just going to give you only the unique elements in that set. So this is the first way in which you create a set in Python, by using the curly braces. The second way to create a set in Python is using what is called the set method. And in using this, you need to first create a list. Let's say we have a list of cars. Let's say call this cars as a list. And this is a list of string. In our previous tutorial, we already talked about lists that hold string and numbers. Let's say this is just a list of string. Let's call the first car in this list Benz. Let's call the second item in this list Toyota. Let's call the third item Honda. And let's call the fourth item Kia. Now, to use the set method, all you need to do is create a new variable. Let's call this new underscore car. Then we'll say equal to, you call the set method. This is the set method. Then inside that method, you append your list into it. So the name of our list is what? Cars. You can just come under here and do new underscore cars. Shift and enter. As you can see, this is our list. Sorry, this is our set of Benz, Toyota, Honda, and Kia. Just like we have some method in list, the set also has a number of methods. You have the add, you have the update, you have the discard and pop. Let's see what these methods do. As you can see, the insert method, the add method is used to add items to a set, singular items. If you want to add a singular item to a set, you use the add method. Let's say we want to add one item to, because the name of this our set now is new underscore car. Let's say we want to add another item to that set. All we need to do is call the name of the set, new underscore car, put the add method dot add, then the name of what we want to add. Let's add another car. Let's call this Suzuki. Let's come down here and do new underscore car. Let's shift and enter. As you can see, Suzuki have been added to our set. The second method I want to talk about is the update method. The update method works like the set method. This is used to add multiple items to a set. Let's say we have this list, for instance. Let's call this list, let's create a new list. Let's call this latest underscore cars. Then we'll say this is equal to, remember a list has a square bracket. Let's call the first car Tesla. Let's call the second car Range Rover. Now to use the update method, all you need to do is new, call the name of your set, underscore car dot update, then the name of the list, which is latest underscore cars. Then you come under and call the name of your set, new underscore car, then shift and enter. As you can see, Tesla and Range Rover have been added to our set. Then we use the discard, which is another set method, to remove elements from a set. Let's say, for instance, we want to remove Range Rover. What we'll simply do is call the name of our set, new underscore car dot discard, open the method, then put the element you want to remove, which is Range Rover. Close this, come on down and call the name of the set, new underscore car, shift and enter. As you can see, Range Rover have been removed from the list. We also have the pop method, which is also used to remove items from the list. With the pop method, you don't need to signify the item you want. All you need is to call it on the set and it will just pop out any item. Let's see how this works. Let's do new underscore car dot pop, the method. Then let's come down, call the set, new underscore car, shift and enter. As you can see, it has popped out Toyota, no, it has popped out Honda from the list. Let's use it again. This time, let's see what is going to pop out. New underscore car dot pop, come down, the new underscore car, shift and enter. As you can see, it has popped out Toyota from the list. So these are the 4 major methods you use on a set. Number of operations you can perform on the Python set, just as you perform a number of operations on the Python list. To do this, I'll be creating 2 separate sets, 2 new sets. The first one I'm going to call people that love tea. I'll call them tea lovers. That's people that love to drink tea. In this set, the first person I'll have here is Alice. The second person I'll call Bob. The third person I will call Charlie. Then close the set. Then I have another set called Coffee Lovers. In this particular set, the first person I will have in this set, I'll call Bob. The second person I'll call, this is supposed to be a comma, I'll call Charlie. Then the third person I'll call David. The first operation I want to perform on the set is union. What does union do? It goes into the two sets respectively and picks all the items without repeating them. Let's see how this works. And there are two ways to perform this. You simply call the first set t underscore lovers dot union, then call the second set coffee underscore lovers, do your shift and enter. As you can see, you have Alice, Bob, Charlie, and David respectively without repeating them. You can also perform this by doing t underscore lovers, then using this sign. This is the union sign, coffee underscore lovers, shift and enter. You get the same result. The second operation we're going to perform is intersection. What does intersection do? Intersection simply fetches the unique elements, only the unique elements in both sets. This is simply t underscore lovers dot intersection. Then you call the second. As you can see, the unique elements in both sets is Bob and Charlie. The other way you can also perform this action is simply doing t underscore lovers, then using this sign, the ampersand, and calling coffee underscore lovers, then shift and enter. You get the same result. The last operation we're going to be performing on the set is difference. That's simply finding what is in one set but not in the other. Let's say, for instance, we want to find what is in who are those that love to drink tea but don't love to drink coffee. Let's say tea lovers dot difference coffee underscore lovers, shift and enter. As you can see from our list here, we have Alice here and we don't have Alice. And that means Alice loves to drink, is the only unique person here that loves to drink tea but doesn't want coffee. You can also come down here and do coffee lovers dot difference t underscore lovers, then shift and enter. As you can see, David is the one that loves to drink coffee but doesn't love to drink tea, as you can see from our list. So these are the few operations you can perform in the list. In the next section, we'll be going into Python dictionary. Thanks for watching and see you there.